Hi, did you know Mountain Dew kills sperm cells? Oh really? Show me some proof. Well, that's what I thought. Hey everybody, how's it going? It's March 19th, 2012. As you can see here, I've got a whole list of stuff to talk about, so let's get rolling. So first of all, Ray, I'm really sorry about your arm. That really sucks. I hope it heals well. I hope you feel better. Liz, in response to your last video, I do agree the food challenges are kind of getting old. We can only watch our members puke up milk so many times. I think we can have maybe one or two more challenges involving food, but then move on to other stuff. Maybe like embarrassing challenges or physical challenges. You know, something else. Next thing, I have a couple like music updates that I want to talk about. Foxy Shazam is coming back to New Orleans. They're going to be playing at Tipitina's again on April 24th. It's an 18+ show. They do check ID there. I went last time at the Panic show and they did check ID before you went in. But if you're 18 or over and you have just $10 to spend, it's definitely worth the trip to go see them. They're a fantastic band. Click the link on the screen and it'll send you to one of their songs. Ian mentioned it in his last video, but I'm just going to mention it again. His cousin's band, Donovan Wolfington, is playing the Cypress. I'll probably most likely go because I actually like Donovan a lot. And last but not least, another show that's on March 31st is also 18+, is the Molly Ringwalds at Southport Music Hall. If you guys remember the Molly Ringwalds, their poster is that rainbow looking one back there. I made a video, I think back in September, about the Molly Ringwalds, and they actually just saw it recently and they posted it on their fan page, which has over 12,000 likes, so that's kind of cool. And just another quick shout out to my friends over at -3 Internets. Kaylin just posted the first channel video. You guys should definitely go subscribe to them. They are really cool girls and I'm sure their videos can be top notch. Next thing I want to talk about, Ian, is a video you made I think back in December, but no one ever really mentioned or talked about, but I recently just rewatched it for fun. The Zelda timeline. First, let me talk about Skyward Sword. Oh wait, no we're not, because I didn't actually play it. I know what you guys are thinking. Honestly, I just didn't have enough time to play it over the break because of Skyrim, and I haven't had time because of college, and when I did try to sit down and play it, the controls really were awkward for me, being Wii Motion Plus and stuff, so I figured, well, maybe wait till summer when I have some free time and I can master the controls. Besides that, Ian, you were talking about the split timeline, and I kind of want to touch on that, at least my idea of how it works. If the hero succeeds, it goes off into the child timeline and the adult timeline, and you're like, how does that work? It looks like the child era would be after Zelda sends you back as a kid, and then Majora's Mask picks up directly after, and it's Twilight Princess, and then Four Swords, and then the adult era Link, I think that would be Zelda doesn't send you back to be a kid, she keeps you there as an adult, so it's kind of like an alternate timeline, but it works anyway, I guess, in a way. So that Link dies eventually, and then you start the new Link branch, and then Wind Waker, Phantom Hourglass, and Spirit Tracks. And that's how the adult timeline works that way. It's like another, I don't know, we can all pretty much agree that Nintendo made it kind of strange and you're like, how does it work? But yeah, that's just my take on it, you know, not official or anything. The last thing I want to talk about today, I recently watched every episode of the BBC show Sherlock. I wasn't sure because I'd never watched the British shows because like Doctor Who and Merlin, and there were a couple girls singing in front of me last year in theater that talked about Doctor Who every class, and I never really paid attention enough to be interested in British television. I was like, whatever. But Sherlock is fantastic. It has Benedict Cumberbatch as Sherlock Holmes and Martin Freeman as John Watson. Benedict is in the new Star Trek movie. He's playing the villain, and Martin Freeman is actually playing Bilbo Baggins in The Hobbit. But it's 2 seasons, there's 6 episodes, and each episode is like an hour and 20 minutes. The way it ends is just mind-blowing, and you're like, what? And I really can't wait for season 3. I think it's next year that they're doing season 3, but if you guys get the chance to watch Sherlock, definitely do so. So that's all I've got to say this week, guys. Thanks for watching. Jesse, I will see you tomorrow. Everyone else have a good rest of the week. Reporting live from the Lion's Den, I'm Christian Babin. As always, don't forget to be awesome.